A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Guinea, after 25 minutes, is number 22.
Equatorial Guinea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roderick plays it all the way forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Buksa. It's an early cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Poland certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roderick is there, and he can get that clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's destined for the flank. Delivered from distance. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but takes a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Poland go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Please grab the tickets.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
So right back into the action.
Poland really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the top.
It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now the bullish header! Goal! Poland! And the comeback is complete! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Poland leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zielinski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Zielinski!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, some astute defending there. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. And across it goes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Equatorial Guinea choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
He's had it taken off him, and he's picked it up out wide. Equatorial Guinea have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coco. Oh, there's a probing ball. Buksa given the lift of his goal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Here's found, and the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Passes short and sharp. Tries a measured ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Poland close now to seeing this one through to the end. Zielinski.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Zielinski. Zalewski. Zalewski! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Keep your eyes on your children.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.